Guys, it's Redneck Vapor 44 here coming with you again, and today I know I posted a very short Smock R200 review last night and I hope you watched it. But today we're going to be looking at the Vaperesso Revenger Mod, and it does have my Coil Art Mage RDA tank on it, which I will do a separate review on it later. But let's start with just really the basics of how you do it. It's 5 clicks to turn on. Right now I have it at 88.7 watts. I'm going to crank it up to probably about 95. That's usually where I like it. Make sure the tank's got juice in it. It's also a RDA tank, so it builds like that. Let's just see how it vapes at first. You can get a real good cloud out of it. It's a very good mod. I got this for $40 too. I got it on sale though. It is a dual 18650 battery mod, and to get the back cover off, there's like this, I don't know if you can see it, there's like this little slit in it, and you just stick your thumbnail in there and pull off the back. Fills the battery cover. It's just a nice clean, and it has magnets, so it didn't work that time, but it just magnetizes itself back in. Now you do have to clean the magnets occasionally. Get some more juice here. I probably will do juice reviews. I will have to expand my juices though. Over the last few months I have been vaping consistently just one thing. And what I have been vaping is Bomb Sauce's Alien Piss juice. It is like a blueberry, lemonade, lime combination. It's real good though. I really enjoy it. Now the buttons are real clicky, and the menu screen is also, I mean you can hear, and it's a ridiculous fire up time here. Let me see if I can get that. This one is much faster than the R200, which I reviewed yesterday. I don't know why it's much faster. I really haven't looked into it, but the menu screen is very easy to read. You got your wattage up, wattage down, and the center button, you can hold it with different other buttons to lock it in and lock it out. I'm not going to go too much into that because it's not real important. I don't ever use those functions. Some people will, so if in the comments you want me to go over those, I can in a separate video. But it also comes with an external charger, and it's right down there. Now I recommend you just use the one that comes with it, but if you lose it or something, you can use it as like a basic Android phone charger, one of the older ones. So it's not that hard to charge. But let's see what it looks like at 100 watts. Not bad. The flavor off of it's real good. I know that's a lot to do with the tank and not the mod, but the flavor does come off real well. And this really and truly is pretty much my daily vape. I love this thing. And I got it in the blue and black. But I don't know if you can see it in the video. My only real problem with it is like the shine on the back. It has it leaves real bad fingerprints, and it's hard to keep clean. You really just can't keep this thing clean. That is, right now, really that's my main complaint, which is a good complaint. If that's the only complaint you got with something, that is good. That is a good thing. But too, I do like it. It is a very simple mod. It hasn't given me any problems. Now, I do have some mods that do give me problems, but they're a little older. There's one new mod that'll give me problems, and it'll probably surprise some of you which mod that is, because it's a real popular one. And I love the thing, but I will have to send it back and get it replaced or fixed or something. But let's do a comparison. Let's do the R200, which has a lower resistance build in it, because this build I'm running right now is 0.32, which is fine with me. Let's run them both at 100 and see what we can get. Okay, this is the Smock R200 TC. Great vapor production out of that, but this is the Vaperesso Revenger with a 0.32 ohm build in it. And in my opinion, this gives you more vapor, but I think the way I just have this one set up, the flavor is a little better. Also, I need to change the cotton in this one, so it's probably got something big to do with it. As far as the mod itself goes, it's very nice. Let's go up to 115 and see what we can get out of it then. And that was just a little short pull. Still great vapor. And I have it in the high mode, which is just wattage mode really. But I don't know if you can see, right above where my finger is, there's zeros and then a V that shows the battery voltage. It goes up when you hit the power. But it is a really great mod. In the video, I thought somebody was at the door, but it was just neighbors, which is a downside living in an apartment. You can hear everything. And I mean everything. It's disgusting sometimes, but everything. I'm sure they feel the same way. But back to the review. Also at the very bottom, it tells you how many seconds you hold the button. And it's very responsive. The one thing I don't like about it is that as soon as you let the button go, it goes back to 0 on the second counter. So you can't really, unless you're, I really don't know how, unless you're just holding it like this, can't really tell how long you're holding the button. I believe the R200 does the exact same thing. Yes, but it holds it a little longer. Let's see if I can position it where you can see it. But in my opinion, this is the better mod of the two. I do love the R200. It's a great mod, but I have enjoyed this one very much since I've got it. And it will go up. Now, you'll notice it goes down in 1 increments of 1 until you get below 100, and it goes down in increments of 0.1, which I find a little irritating, but a lot of people don't. Because there is a specific sweet spot, and on this mod for me it's like 98.5. It's good stuff. But in hindsight, this mod is a great one. It has your battery vent holes at the bottom so your batteries won't overheat. Now I do have a mod that does not have battery vent holes, and it gets hot. I mean hot. This one stays pretty cool. Now if you're just constantly, just constantly pulling on it, it will get hot, and you will have to, set it down and let it cool down, or it'll burn your hands. This one might not as bad because it's more plastic. The other one I have is a lot of metal. But the buttons are very clicky. And when you shake it, now this is a subjective thing for some people, but there's no battery rattle. I know in some of them the batteries rattle. Now I haven't had one that's real bad with it, except for when it's a Wismec product, but it's nothing serious. It's just a little rattle when you shake it a little bit. But in hindsight, guys, that's all I got for this video. Like I said, please subscribe, comment, tell me what I'm doing good, tell me what I'm doing bad. And I have made a Twitter page for the channel. It's rvaper44, at rvaper44. I'm going to eventually make a Facebook and an Instagram. Trying to figure all this out. I want this to take off. I want to get more people vaping instead of dipping or smoking. And I had 200 and some views on the first video, and that's not a lot of views obviously, but if it helped 200 people make that decision, that is worth it to me. I'll take 2 views if it helps 2 people make that decision. So anyway, guys, you have a wonderful day, and please subscribe and leave comments and tell me what I need to do better. Alright, peace out.